I'd like to tell you the story of the birth of Hats for the Homeless. I am on the board of the Omicron Delta chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International, which is the honor society for nursing. And the chapter that I'm involved with likes to do service projects. And in the COVID time and in the winter, those of us who are knitters started knitting, and then we said, we're making these hats. How can we get hats to the people who need them? As nurses, we know that particularly for the homeless, being out on the street, that there's just a physiological need to keep the head warm and the feet warm actually promotes health. So I met with Dr. Marlene, and I said, can you help me find a way to create a Hats for the Homeless project? And she said, oh, I think you should connect with Sister Libby of Mercy Peddlers, and I will arrange a meeting. So Marlene and Sister Libby and I met, and at the time I think I passed 30 or so hats on to her, and immediately the Mercy Peddlers began distributing hats in the community. We got more coverage, and more people have responded to say that they're also knitting hats, and now's a good time to make hats because we're starting to create up a supply for the fall. So hats can be knitted, and I can provide patterns. They're very, very simple. You can use color, you can do different sizes. Some of the hats not only will go to the homeless, but some will be distributed at Mustard Seed School or Loaves and Fishes. So you can be creative and use color. And if you don't knit, we have something for you as well, because these hats are just made out of fleece, and you don't need a sewing machine. All you need is some scissors and a ruler. The interesting thing when I met with Sister Libby is she said I could go through 50 hats a week. The need is tremendous. And I just think, again, it's just another simple way, but a very meaningful way that we can show caring for people that are out there and experiencing homelessness and the cold, particularly in the winter. We hope to see that all the guests at Joshua's house have the hats that they need. And it's not unusual for them with health challenges, if they've had chemotherapy or some other very serious conditions, that they actually have lost their hair. And we often don't realize or take for granted how much warmth and how much body heat our hair retains. And when someone has no hair, conserving body heat, particularly if somebody is terminal, preserving body heat can be critical. If you would like to be involved, we would encourage you to visit the Joshua's House Hospice website. And there's information there on how you can get involved. We will see that all the guests at Joshua's House Hospice have all the hats they need.